Ahoy, mateys! Are you ready for it? I'm sorry, guys. Hang on, let me try that again. Okay, I guess we could try this. Right then. Blast that pizza! No, I'm just not feeling it. I think we better try something else. That's better. Something normal, something more modern, just something casual, you know, chill. Alright, so where were we? Oh yeah, what's up guys? Your friendly neighborhood Disney freak here, giving you an in-depth look at the newest DCOM, Descendants 2. In this sequel to the widely successful 2015 movie, your favorite characters return, along with a few new ones. Now, because this movie might just be better than the last one, and there may be some of you out there who haven't seen it yet, and honestly, I have no idea what you're doing with your lives, I better warn you of the spoiler zone. And brace for impact, because it's coming right... So, we find our heroes, Mal, Evie, Carlos, and Jay, forced to travel back to the... Actually, Descendants 2 is basically like the first one, only in reverse. The VKs go back home to the Isle instead of going away from home, the wand is fake and gets brought to the Isle instead of being stolen and used in Auradon, and it also ends up in the hands of a VK instead of an AK. But Jeremiah, if Descendants 2 is basically just a carbon copy of the first one, how is it better? Actually, I don't believe I said that. Yeah, you literally just did. Alright, touche. In my opinion, I say Descendants 2 is better because it grows the whole franchise's universe. We get to explore more of Auradon through new customs, new sports, and new kingdoms. Not only that, but we get to uncover new layers of the Isle of the Lost as well. And one of the main themes of the movie is the idea that the children of the Isle of the Lost shouldn't be punished for something that they never did. There's also pirates and, you know, they're always cool. In fact, some of the new players that are entering the fold are actually pirates. One of the biggest stars of the movie is Uma, daughter of Ursula and played by China Anne McClain. Apparently, her and Mal were rivals during childhood or something like that, and I haven't read the book yet, so nobody tell me what happens and nobody put anything in the comments below. All I know is it had something to do with shrimp, and not in a delicious Bubba Gump kind of way. There's also her lackeys, Gil son of Gaston and Harry son of Hook. One's an idiot and one's crazy. It really doesn't matter which one is which. Last of the newcomers is Dizzy, daughter of Drizella and granddaughter of the evil stepmother. Her and Evie are like sisters, but now she's being treated like Cinderella. Just lots and lots of sweetie. Lots of it. Another big part of the movie is the music. You know, I really like how in Auradon it was more pop themed, but on the Isle it had more of a hip hop kind of vibe, which I'm digging big time. The attitude of the music represents the villainy on the island perfectly. There's even a rap battle between the pirates and the VKs. I mean, what could possibly top that? You know, with this much awesome, I wonder what it'd actually be like to live in the Descendants universe.
Captain?
Say, Joe, do we have any juice boxes left, mate?
That was the last one, Captain.
Why is the juice always gone?
Captain! Captain!
What?
We're on.
Right now?
Yes, we're on right now.
They can hear me and they can see me right now?
It's live.
We're live right now.
Yes.
Whoa, well then. Ahoy, mates! All you rascals and scoundrels and villains and knaves out there. And a special tip of the hat to all you devils and black sheep and really bad eggs. Oh, and an especially special ahoy to Auradon, Captain Jimmy Sparrow, at your service. The first mate, Mr. Joe Gibbs,
Hi.
has graciously hacked through the darknet in order to present to you impersonally this personal video presentation directly to you on the Auratube. And there's a little matter here on the Isle that we just simply must discuss. Guess what measly, scaly little piece of fish bait crawled its way back to our humble part of the neighborhood? That's right, mates, the new princess of Auradon herself, formerly known as the villainous Mal, was back here on the Isle. But why was she here, you ask? Honestly, mates, your guess is as good as mine. But little crows have been rumoring their rumors on my ear, and it sounds like Mal is feeling like a perfect fish out of water lately. Honestly, I wouldn't blame her, especially after this clip of her lavish dining experience with Princess Jasmine and Mr. Started as a street rat now I'm here himself, Aladdin, or Al, I mean, that's what I call him. Yeah, he and I are tight like that.
Did that actually happen, Captain?
Shh, Joe. Mustn't interrupt, mate. But anyways, multiple spy cameras that Joe and I set up around the island captured Mal flying in on a pink bicycle. Joe, do we have that footage? According to reports from the docks, that purple-haired suck-blooder, who used to be a blondie of royal blood which got sucked out of her once she set foot on this godforsaken isle, was then seen at the site of the Squid Lady's feeding ground, meeting with the squidling only known as Uma, the unappreciated.
The fish and chips there are actually pretty good.
I wouldn't know. I'm banned from going there. And she wasn't the only yeasty, pestilent little heathen returned to their roots. You see, I was taking my daily stroll past Pirate Bay, undeniably, expectedly, dashingly handsome. When there was some odd fight taking place. At first, I was pretty sure it was a rap battle, but then there are people who started stabbing. I think I even saw a fairy grandma's wand, a ninja girl, and a talking dog. Or I had too many juice boxes. But the Auradon rats left horrendously horrible Crazy Hook and his crew soaked, bruised, and smelling like a lovely combination of seaweed and low tide. There was no sign of Little Miss Shrimpykins, however, and that was sadly the end of our tale. Oh, you didn't really think it was the end of the story, savvy? For sure, the nice and respectable people of the Isle of the Lost certainly thought so, so we went back and moved on with our lives. Until, mates, we saw this. Has Uma sold out as well? Or was this just some weird fish trick? I believe it was the latter, mates. It also appears that King Ben, in all his majesty, is actually quite the bad boy. Two Isle gals were fighting over him after all, quite intensely in fact. Who knew the two of them could be so scaly? It wasn't until King Ben leapt into the water and began to spill his guts over love and tolerance and teamwork that they actually stopped fighting. Therefore, me thinks that this whole story is quite simply in retrospective perspective. Mal, I believe, is sad because she can no longer jump and scream and go wild at her pompous palace like she used to do here. Princessing comes with many responsibilities, by the way, mates. She even believes that her precious King Ben is not falling in love with the Isle girl, but with the Auradon girl. Spoiler alert, mates! Ben loves Mal through and through. In fact, the last time I checked, I heard they're getting engaged. Congratulations, you two. Oh, you two are so cute together. I absolutely love weddings. Juice boxes all around. And to my dearest Mal, it was never gonna work out between us, love. I'm sorry.
But Captain, what about Uma?
Simpler story, Joe. A little jealousy sprinkled right there, and the fact that them VKs were given the chance to sail off to Auradon to a better life, and not her, equals evil villain backstory.
And what about us? Captain?
Some of us here on the Isle are simply waiting for our chance. Sure, our parents were not the best people in the world, but we are not our parents. In fact, Joe and me would like to share this bit of information that we just got here on the Isle that we'd like to educate all of you in Auradon with. As it turns out, the King and Evie of the Isle are creating a list of a whole new generation of VKs to bring to Auradon. So, to the King, if me and Joe's names are on the list, not on the list, it honestly doesn't matter, mate. Cause one way or another, we are gonna find a way off this Isle. Savvy? Some imagination, huh? But yeah, to wrap things up, the characters of this movie all have something to take away from this adventure. For Mal, it's real, genuine love. I mean, after all, she says it herself that she doesn't know what it feels like.
I don't know what love feels like. And I know what love feels like now.
For Carlos, it's courage. For Lonnie, it's a chance to be just as good or even better than the boys. All these characters lead separate lives, but they all learned a lesson in one way or another. Except for Chad. He's still a jerk. Now, let's get ready to set sail. Savvy? Oh, wow, sorry. I mean, keep dreaming and keep believing.
Ahoy, mates! Captain Jimmy Sparrow here. Now this is the day that you'll always remember as the day that you subscribe to this channel. Savvy? What? Yeah.
I just wish I could be there.
Take you where?
So